All right. I think we're live. I think we are live. And welcome back. Welcome back. We had a week off. Let's make sure. Trying to get things working. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. I took a week off last week because the studio was dismantled last Saturday. And so we're back here in a temporary. It's not in its final form yet. It's just I've just got it up and running so we can stream and do all the basics. More to tell on that regard. But how's your week? Let me know how you are going there. I think this mic's a bit hot, but there's not a lot I can do because I'm not using my usual. I don't have my Rodecaster. I don't have a monitor. I don't have half the stuff that I normally have in my stream. So I'm running very rudimentary. So hopefully it's sounding okay. But we'll soon know once I dive down. Audio is okay. Okay, I better look at the live chat rather than the eCam chat. All right. So let's start shouting some people out, and we'll get into it. This is in no particular order because eCam like to shuffle it. Yeah, and I forget to pull up the background. The background helps. I should spin this way a little bit. Rapid Repair in the house. Welcome. We also got. I'm just pulling these up in random order because it's the order it's presented to me. Creative Classrooms here. Live on YouTube, Twitter, X is Alpha Coffee right now. Be watching the replay. We'll see on the replay. Chantel Hills is in the house. Welcome. Us Plus Dad is here. Good morning. Keep going. Monique's here, of course. Editing videos. A typical Saturday. Mark Sahoski's in the house. Greetings. Let's scroll down, see who else we got coming in today. All the pre-show. Livestream Consultants is in the house as well. Good morning. We've got Kevin Hawthorne, as always, from Lakeland, Florida. Always good to see you. Studio beta, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. This is like knocked together. Get some lighting happening. The stories I could tell. Gee. Okay. It is a bit hot. Yeah, I can see myself peaking, but I don't have any control apart from dropping it in. Oh, maybe I can drop it in here. Can I drop that in here? No, because that's outgoing sound. I have to go and hang on. Let me check the settings. Let's see, alert volume. Hello. Let's turn this down a bit. Yes, in the master, the Mac master. Let's just drop that back. Yes. That's probably better. I can manage that then from eCam. There we go. I got a little bit of play on the eCam side now, so I'm probably not coming in hot from the Mac side. Okay. Who else we got? Amazing Yacht Destinations in the house. Welcome. 86 is here. Here he is. With Big Yo. Calvin's here as well. Welcome. Okay. Let's see. Jerry's here. I'm just sorting through seeing who I have and have not highlighted already. I think I've reached that. So, yeah, I was hitting the red in eCam, so I knew I had to like pull it back on the Mac side. Normally, I have my headset plugged into my Rodecaster Pro 2. That's down because of the same reason why I don't have my second monitor. So I basically had to go ghetto and plug this straight into the Mac directly into the headphone jack. So, making it happen so we can live stream. So I lost a lot of inputs because I'm not going to say, I was going to say my trusty Thunderbolt dock My trusty Thunderbolt dock is not trusty. Let's just we'll just say that. Let's just pull that back here real quick, and then we'll jump over to this one, and of course, so we know where we are. Creative Breakfast Live. I hope everyone's had a great week. So basically, 24 hours ago, I was bumping in, as an old school term, bumping in the gear into this space here. Basically, it was all just in here in a jumble for the move and the upgrade. I had to move it all out, clean the floor, put down the carpet, and then bring everything back in and put it sort of roughly where I want it to be. And then obviously I start turning on the computer and stuff. And my Thunderbolt dock doesn't want it. My OWC Thunderbolt 4, was it a 3? I think it's a 3. Thunderbolt 3 dock. It's just not powering up at all. So I think it's the power supply. And on that basis that I think it's the power supply, I've ordered myself a new one. I should have it tomorrow, but unfortunately wasn't going to get it for tonight. So basically, just gotta do what you gotta do to live stream. Simple setup. Like, at least the lights plugged in. I could set the lights up right now. So we've got lights so you can see me, and we've got a microphone so you can hear me. Running on one monitor. So I've got my eCam on this monitor. I'm monitoring. I've extended out to my iPad, so I've got your iPad as a second screen just to keep an eye on the the YouTube back end, as they say. So these are the things. So this is sort of the space we're going to be in, but I still need to sort of tweak it. So I've just put some of my soundboards in on the side here to deaden some sound and to act as a backdrop. If that wasn't there, you'd be seeing cupboards and things. So I've backed that in. Normally I'd have my TV. It's actually here. But I've covered that up because you can see the lights glaring off the screen. So it's like better to cover it up and not use it than to have that glare. So I got some tweaking to do. It's just part of live streaming. It's just what you got to do. Sometimes you just got to take your time and dial things in. All right. I'm going to jump into the chat. But as always, if you've got questions for me, YouTube-related questions, creator-related questions, anything like that, probably one or two things we might talk about tonight as well. One is I'll be dropping a poll shortly, but it's all to do with Chantel's video that she put out. I think it was yesterday. So we'll be talking about that in a second. But if you've got questions for me, drop it in the chat, put a Q in front, so I know it's for me and not just one of the general conversations that happen in the stream. Okay, let me see where I'm up to in the chat real. Okay. Prepping for Monday service, yes. Yeah, there's always some prepping to do. That's for going into the Mac with Rode headphones. Yeah, well, at least I got Rode headphones, I'm blessed. Like, the Rodecaster Pro will work, it's just that right now it usually operates through the Thunderbolt dock. I don't have enough ports on the Mac to run everything. So it's like, what's vital that needs to be plugged in? Camera. and then some USB stuff that needs it, like Stream Deck to run the stream. Got to have that. All that stuff. And Sparky's in the house. Welcome, Sparky. Good to have you. Good to see you here. There's a question. Does anyone else have the problem of when you enter a live stream, it takes 30 seconds to a minute for the chat to open up? I haven't experienced that, but sometimes I get some slowness depending on, I don't know if it's depending on the device I'm on or the internet that I'm connected to. But nothing like 30 seconds to open the chat. Yeah, that is a little slow, in my opinion. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's just a little slow. So, yeah, I'm really not sure what that is. I haven't experienced that. Okay, and Chantel says, gonna have the Stream Deck, so glad we have the options to not hardwire mouse and keyboard, hogging up precious. Yeah, it's a good thing, yeah. Definitely Bluetooth for the win. Bluetooth for the win. Now, Michael says that he's seen Chantel's video, and that video was all to do with one particular thing. So let's jump to that, actually. Let's just jump straight to it. Okay. It's basically about live reactions. Viewers can now turn it off. Now, I don't think everybody has it yet, or it's not available on all devices yet. So this is the desktop feature. So if you're on desktop, we're going to try something. I'm just going to hit the drop poll. What I want you to do, you can see I've deliberately left, from a streamer's point of view, left the little live streaming emoji heart on. Okay, I have to click that with the mouse, don't I? Yes, I do. There we go. Now it's going out. So what I want you to do is, if you're on desktop, now if you're on mobile, it's not an option yet. If you're on desktop, now not everybody's had it. Like, I was looking at Jennifer's live stream last night, the Creator Classroom, and I didn't have this option. But if you go to the three-dot menu and pull it down, you might have what you can see here on the screen, the reactions toggle. You'll see the circle with the heart. So if you can see it, then vote yes, I have it. If you don't see it and you're on desktop, you can vote no. So I just want to get a gauge. What we're doing now is gauging to see how far it's rolled out, basically, because myself and Chantel both discovered this on yesterday. Like like I saw it and I messaged Chantel and said, "Hey, did you see this?" She's saying, "Yeah, I'm just looking at that now. I'm on a live stream and I can see it." So it's pretty new. Like, this is the first time. Like, I watch live streams on and off all week, and so at some point during a live stream, I might click on those three dots and pop out the chat. And so when I'm popping out the chat, this is what I was doing. I was popping out the chat and I saw this reactions toggle, and I'm like, I know exactly what that is. That tells me it's the live reactions with the heart. I can toggle it on or off as a viewer, which is awesome. So it's rolling out. Let's have a look. People are saying in the chat as well. We've got the poll going. And we'll see, because I know not everybody has it. Like, I didn't have it on this channel that I'm on when I was on Jennifer's stream last night, but I was on one of my other channels yesterday and I had it watching a different live stream. So where am I up to? Ollie Smith's here. I need to jump to the other screen for the comments to work properly. Let me do that. There we go. Ollie Smith's in the house. Welcome. Neil's here. Welcome. Afternoon from Portugal. Yeah, we've got quite a contingent in various parts of Europe, which is pretty cool. Let's see. Also happy about it. Yes. Yeah, it's a good feature, because then it gives the viewer control. And when the viewer has control, they can decide if it's in the way or not. I know for people like me who moderate on a lot of live streams, that heart can get in the way if the streamer's left it on, which, because it's by default on, most of the time it's on. So it's like, can't do much about it. So let's see. Ollie Smith says, I don't have it yet. Create a classroom. Oh, that's great. If someone wants to turn it off as a viewer, absolutely. It's choice, and sometimes just giving someone a choice of whether they want it or don't. And we've talked about it before on the stream. A lot of people, I don't normally have it. I deliberately turn it off usually, and I made a video about it like last year, saying I'm turning it off because my viewers have indicated to me that they don't like it. It gets in the way. It's just in an odd spot where it sits over the comments right at the bottom. Like, they could have put it down in the bar where you comment. They could have put it somewhere where it doesn't get in the way, but they have it hovering over the moving chat. It's like, I don't know why. I don't know why. So let's keep going. Calvin doesn't have it yet. Creator Classroom has it. Home Rapid Repair has it. Live Streamers Consultant says, yes, can't turn it off on mobile here yet. Yeah, we haven't seen any sort of toggles on mobile as yet. But we're looking out for it. We're looking out for the next like YouTube app update to see if they bring that through. Sparky says, I shut it off a while ago, has not come back on since, so when you say no to live reactions, it stays off. Hey, that's actually good news from a viewer perspective. You can just like toggle it off and never see it ever again. Then, you know, that's a one-time thing for viewers. That's pretty good if that's the case. Jerry doesn't have it yet. Also, since found out that if you pop out chat on a computer, there is more room and the reactions don't cover anything. Yeah, I guess it depends like how far you spread that out, because you can like resize the window to different stages. I usually, when I'm modding, I pop out the window to have it dedicated so I don't like, you know, accidentally click away on the video and then the chat disappears. If the chat stays open, even if I somehow delete or go to a different URL on the tab that has the live stream playing. So sometimes I have it opened up, but I still tend to see it floating on the chat. But I guess if you can change the dimensions, then it's not covering the chat itself. So that makes sense to me. Monique has it. This is a good question. I actually had this question in my comments, something similar to this, probably in the last day or so, actually. Do we get any stats on how many reactions we get during the live? Yes. It's a bit hard to find. I'm going to leave mine on because mine's on, of course. Let me hit it a few times. Let's see. I don't think we can see it live, but we can see it in like analytics afterwards. So I'm just going to hit a bunch of hearts on my own stream, just to feed the beast, so to speak. I'm not really set up to. So am I set up to screen share? I think I can. I'm just going to have to open another tab. Let me see what we can do. Maybe we can do a demo on how to do this. Oh, no, that's not what I want. I want to go to the studio. You've got to go to studio. Yeah, you've got to do this in studio. Typically, what you want to do is go to the particular live stream. So I'm going to go... Whoops. No. Okay, let's go do a screen share, shall we? Screen share. Is this working? Okay. It's working. I wasn't sure how well it was going to work because I'm on my iPad, so it's a little bit squishy. So I've got to look over here. Got to go to the live tab. So let's look at live. Can I look at analytics while I'm live? That's interesting. Let's have a look. Because normally I don't have them on, so I don't know what I'm looking for. Now I would suspect that they're going to give you some stats for this. I know it's in. I know you can see it in advanced mode up here. See if they give you like a summary. I'm gonna go. No, I can't. I can't go to a previous stream. Okay, in advanced mode, what you can do is look at more metrics. Just go. I'm looking at views, but you go, no, I don't want to look at views. I want to look at, where is it? I was looking at it yesterday. Find the section that says live, and then there's a section called reactions. And then you'll get a column here with a number. Right now, I don't have any data, probably because I'm live. It hasn't had time to compile it. Now, because I haven't had it on, maybe I have had it on previous stream. There's a thought. I just have to figure out what stream I might have had it turned on, because I've had it off like for quite a while. Because if I go to a stream where I've not had it turned on, then it's not going to have any stats, so it'll be hard to like show what's going on. Let's just take that off the screen too. Maybe one of my vertical streams might have had it. Let's have a look. Because sometimes when you do like a vertical stream, let's go to advanced mode. More metrics, live reactions. Nah. That's the problem. I can't demonstrate it because I don't have. But that's where you get to it in advanced mode. If you go down to more metrics and go to the live section, it's the last one in the live section. So yeah, because I haven't had it on, I'm not recording any reactions to show, which is a little problematic. So you know, it pays to experiment. It pays to experiment. So let's jump back to here. So this is the question we're up to. Doing your stats. So yes, you do get stats. I don't know the extent of it. If you can borrow in, say, I had 20 hearts and 10 100s and 5 celebrations, and I don't know if it breaks it down to the 5 different emojis or whether it just counts them as a whole. That I'm not clear on. There's not a lot of documentation on it either, but there is some basic level of statistics. Okay. At one point during mine, I had 50 reactions, so I need to go see what I said so I can play. Yeah. I think some of those were mine because I was testing it last night. I was clicking a few times, reacting to stuff. So some of those clicks were me on your live stream. Definitely. I wonder, you know what? In the live, does it give me those stats in the live? Concurrent views, chat rate. It might give me that like once you've finished. It gives you like your overall stats for the live section of the stream. But I shall have a look at that when I'm finished, because that'll pop up at the end. Okay, where am I up to? Let's have a look. Ace Rocks Tech in the house. Welcome to the stream. Let's yeah, if you go up, if you're on desktop and you go up to the top, in the top of the chat, in the top right, there's three dots next to the X. If you have it, you'll see it in there. Not everybody has it yet. We're at like 50. I think we're 56% say no, and that would make 44% yes. I'll leave the poll open in case there's a few more people want to vote on that. Okay. Okay, my chat's moving around. I'm making sure I haven't missed anything here. All right. Yeah, I think they just needed to have moved it. I actually did a mock-up. I took a screenshot of one of the live chats with it on. I mocked it up where I cut it out and I moved it down below into where the super chat button and stuff are. And screenshotted that and sent that through the feedback avenue on YouTube to say, hey, here it is. Neil says that he has it, so that's good. It's rolling out. I'm gonna check to see if I've got it on this channel yet tonight when we hit Nick Nemman's stream. I'll be checking that out. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, well that's the thing. It's because it's on by default for the streamer. Every time you set up a new stream, it's on by default. Unless you go into the settings to turn it off. So it'd be lovely. It's lovely the fact that if you do forget, the viewers aren't going to get too fussed because they can just go turn it off. Yeah, definitely. Because it's a toggle, it's like it should be persistent to the channel. That makes sense to me. So it is here. Welcome to the stream. Can I join? Well, you're here. You're in the chat. That's as much joining as you can do, unless you mean join as a channel member, and that's of course something that you can do. Chatty Kathy is here. Good morning, Doug and chat. What are we talking about? Also open up to Q&A, but we're talking about the new toggle that YouTube are rolling out for the live reactions. So little hearts in the bottom of the chat. So viewers can now turn that on and off if you've got the feature rolled out to you. It's rolling out still. Not everybody has it yet, but all viewers should have it at some point soon, I guess. Well, we only first noticed it yesterday, the last 24 hours. So, who else? We got Learn Spanish World in the house. Welcome. The heart, indeed. Doug is in Studio Beta. Yes, Studio Beta. Every time you say Studio Beta, I remember like when YouTube were transitioning from Creator Studio to YouTube Studio. And the sort of proto YouTube Studio was called Studio Beta. And yeah, my brain immediately goes there every time. Excellent. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check at the end. I don't think I can check them live. Is what I. SMA Sky is here. A lot of sky activity happening at the moment with the auroras, both north and south. Northern lights, southern lights. So we're seeing on the news tonight, we're getting a lot of pink hues down here in the southern. We're too far north to see them, but anyway. Okay. So yeah, we'll check that out. Jermaine has a question. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Let's pull it up and have a read. I use Pixabay to get stock videos to use on my videos. I've used Pixabay before, and I use the YouTube Music Library to get songs, and I also use the app called InShot to edit videos on. Do I choose yes or no? Oh, that's to do with AI. Well, there's nothing AI about that. If you're talking about the altered content policy or the AI, am I using AI? No, you don't need to. None of that is really AI anyway, because the stock footage is something somebody's uploaded to Pixabay. YouTube Music Library is something somebody's created, and they're allowing you to use it for free usually. And when you edit on InShot, it's just like whether I edit on my computer or edit on my phone, whatever app I use. That's an editing app. That's a tool. You don't need to disclose AI tools where they're helping you with editing or helping you with captions or transcriptions. The only time you need to declare AI is when you are doing something that seems real but is not real, like like a fake Elon Musk video, or I'm making Joe Biden say words he never said, or I'm showing a scene of a city getting destroyed and the city isn't really getting destroyed because it's all done in AI, CGI type stuff, and so I just need to declare to say, this has been made with AI computer. It's something that's real, that looks real, but it isn't really real because it's all done by this AI. And so that's the time when you need to say yes. Most other times you just need to say no on the AI disclaimer or the altered or synthetic content disclaimer. So yeah, none of the stuff in the question even falls into the category of AI, let alone being realistic AI. So you're good to go. You're good to go. You just say no. All that stuff, say no. Okay, look for more questions. If you've got a question, put a Q in the front. This makes me quicker. Or say, I have a question. If I see the word question, I know it's a question. It's all good. All good. Yeah, there's the interesting thing with when you are uploading videos, there's a lot of checkboxes and things, so there are other questions in there as well. But I'm going to assume, based on the wording of the question, that it's the AI disclaimer, because that's the newest thing. That's usually the thing that people are trying to figure out, what does this all mean. And if you haven't already, I did a video on it recently when it came out. I think it's like about a month back. I think it was like early April. I can't remember what it was. This is the one. It's the one with the fake UFO on the thumbnail, hovering. And if you look at the thumbnail carefully, it's the White House. It's like a UFO, or what do they call them now? UAPs. I don't know. Okay. Still can see it on desktop. Okay. I think for the purpose of the experiment, we're probably nearly done with the emoji icon. So I click it a few times before I turn it off, if you can see it still, and then I'll go in and turn it off in a second. Just because I know that not everyone has the option to toggle it off, which we've learnt today. 60% don't have the option to toggle it off right now, but currently looking at the poll. So what I'm going to do it right now. I'll go in. For the purposes of being kind, I'll just go into my live stream settings and turn that off real quick, because it can be done at any time. And it has gone. All right, back to the chat. Where are we? I did 50 of them. I didn't know I clicked it that many times. Maybe throughout the stream. Maybe I clicked it a few here and a few there. So it actually tells you who clicked them. I thought it was supposed to be anonymous. That's strange. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I can't tell if anyone's clicking or not, unless I look over at, like, I can see them sort of floating up a few times in the chat window over on my iPad. That's the only time. Oh yes, I was right. I knew it was AI disclosure. I'm glad I got that right from the get-go. All right. So Kathy Chatty says, I better rewind. What you can do, if you want to catch up on the information later, Chantel, who's in the chat here, did a video on it yesterday. Went out yesterday, so if you want to like get the important points, you can go watch that. Chantel can probably drop a link in the chat. She's probably already done it, but you know, I'm behind, a little behind in the chat. Frankie over 50 is here. Welcome. Here we go. Analytics overview. Scroll down and it's combined with chat engagement. Analytics overview. Oh, in the overview. So they do have a tab. Oh, I got to look at this now. While I've got the pointers up, I'm going to get this up. I'll open it up, show people. Let's do this. See if I can see it on this live, because I know I had. Let's see. Analytics. No, that's the wrong one. Okay, so I'm in analytics. I'm in the overview section. Let's get rid of that. Oh, here we go. Chat messages and reactions. There we go. And then if we click see more, that'll take us to the specifics. Okay, so we've had 142 chat messages, 196 reactions. So that's people clicking the heart or one of the emojis there. There may be a delay, so this is like live. This is a live feed of the chat. Chat messages and reactions. Is that going to give us any more? Can I break that out? No. I can switch between concurrent viewers. Obviously, it's limited because I am live right now. When I'm after the stream, I should have more info here. So this is good. This is good. This is better than diving into the deep blue yonder. Excellent. So that's where it is. I had a feeling it was in a card somewhere. I just knew that it was in a card somewhere. So thank you for that. Thank you. All right. SMS Sky doesn't have it yet. That's the thing. Okay, I need to close that. Let's have a look at that poll. Oh, because I've turned the reactions off, I'm going to end the poll because that makes sense. So it's 40 yes, 60 no. So the rollout. Obviously the sample size is pretty small, but let's just say for argument's sake, they've rolled it out to 40% of channels. So 40%. We only found it yesterday, so maybe within the week, I reckon maybe that's a bold statement. Who knows? That could be a bold statement. Lovely. The vidIQ extension turned on right now. Says the title's too long. Yeah, I'll have to check it on the yeah, I've got it like three. I've got it like super hyphenated. There's like three. There's 3 sections to it with 2 sets of hyphen. Yeah. Let's talk YouTube. Hyphen Q&A for creators. Hyphen Creative Breakfast Live. I'm really. It's certainly not a search. It's not a search friendly. I don't even think it's a compelling sort of click on me title either. So, but it's the way I see it. This is for community more so. This is more for community. So, okay. Oh yes, I saw that on the news tonight. It was down in Bunbury. Yeah, the tornado. It's like we don't get a lot of tornadoes in Australia. They happen occasionally, but yeah, it looked like full-on legit tornado. It's like that's crazy. It was cloudy. 2 hours south. Wow, all the way down to Florida. That's amazing. I was telling my daughter tonight. I'm like, oh yeah, if the people in the US are seeing it, it's probably just like the states that are like bordering Canada are seeing it. So I knew that people in Canada could see it because I was watching Linus Tech Tips live stream, and they were like, apparently you should be able to go and see it outside in Vancouver where they are, and we'll see what happens after the stream. And I'm like, okay, so they were expecting to see it, but that's really far south, in my opinion. Like we can't see it this far north here in Brisbane for the Southern Lights or the Aurora Australis. We have the Aurora Australis down here. Okay, where are we? Yeah, because I think because I turned it off at the streamer level, I don't think it'd be able to turn back on. But we'll see. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Nope, I can turn it on. The reactions now. I can't turn it. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I've turned them off. It's because I'm the streamer. I'm not interested in receiving the reactions, so then nobody gets them. Yeah, you had me going for a second. Because I'm like, yeah, I swear they said that they were like anonymous. Yes. Well, I do take credit for some of them. Why wouldn't they put that in the live controls? Well, it is in the live controls as well. You have to go into edit and then go to the second tab, which is where like you turn the live chat on and off. It's just below that. It's just like a checkbox. It's called live reactions, and you like you uncheck the box and click save. When I voice record and use it and use pictures, does that count as no? That's correct. There's no AI involved in that type of creation, so you just say no. Bingo. Yes, I see Chantel answered you in the chat as well. Wonderful. Learn Spanish World doesn't have it either. It's also skewed people actually consume live videos. Well, that's true too. That's true. How do I do that for a second? Let me... I'm not always playing music straight off the computer. I like to usually run it through the Rodecaster these days. So I've got to like tweak everything differently. Alright. I'm just trying to get caught up on the chat. I don't think I'm too far from the bottom. Here's an alternative title to this. YouTube has taken away an important live streaming feature. YouTube is taking away... Well, they're actually for a viewer, they're giving it. But that's good. Oh, time flies when you're having fun. Thank you for the reminder. Hang on. Yeah, let me clarify. Not the ability to change it, but the ability to see reactions in real time in the live stream control room. Yeah, that would be, yeah, interesting. I think that would be good to see. Something that I don't see. So let's see, where are we up to? I think I've more or less caught up on the chat. All right, let's pivot, take a breather. If you've got questions, still post them. Feel free to do that. But let's take a break to thank a few people and to let you know what's coming up today, because Saturday stuff happens on Saturdays. Let's do it. Didn't do this last time I streamed it. I want to thank my channel members. So I'll just put you up on the screen here. We've got the Hewson Max and the Hewson channel members, and I want to thank all my channel members. A few of the gifteds have sort of dropped off, so the list is a little bit shorter than it was a couple of weeks ago. So big shout out to the channel members. We're going to get some more content up for you guys real soon. So thank you for your support, especially the Hewson Max members. Both are in the chat right now. Quite a few of the other members are also, actually, quite a few of the members are in the chat. So appreciate you all. And let's have a look, see what's coming up soon. Okay. Coming up in about 25 minutes from now. 9 AM Eastern. Nick Dimon, as always. Nick, I'm assuming he'll be joined by D. I'm assuming. He usually does. And coming up at 1 PM, so about an hour after Nick finishes, Andrew Can is doing a live stream about YouTube analytics on his channel at 1 PM today. That's today's schedule, but coming up real soon after that. Let's go to the next one. 7 PM Eastern on Sunday, Chantel will be going live, turning viewers into super fans. That is the topic of discussion on Chantel's stream this week. And don't forget to join me this time next week, the same bat time, same bat channel, so to speak. And we'll talk more YouTube and things right here on this channel. So that's what's coming up today. That's Andrew Cann is the special feature of the week. And hey, let's go back. hit the main screen, not being a little circle in the bottom there. What you might find is, I don't know where my brain was going with that, but I've just totally gone. Totally gone. Let's open that up. Let's turn this back on. There we go. Just so we can hit back in the chat. And keep in mind that the Q helps me see the question. Yeah, okay. Jerry says, you can see the chat rate. Why wouldn't the reaction rate be important to monitor? I think so. I think that's a great idea. Yeah. Good. I'm glad I'm on the same page now. I'm following what you put down. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. And yeah, nothing like that. Oh, hang on. Let me just check. There is a tab called Viewer Activity. Let me have a look at that. But I think that's like to do with membership messages and stuff. Yes, messages. Which there is a couple of membership messages there, which we'll jump into in a second when I can find them here to highlight them. Oh, here they are. It's the very next one. Ollie Smith celebrates 10 years of membership. Thanks for the shout out. Not a problem at all. Thank you for being Houstonati Max. Channel members, woot. Wow, Doug, you've had membership. Yes, 10 months. Time flies. My face is in the blue part. I still got to make that membership video. Gee, how many times have I said that now? Setting up the memberships video. And Amazing Yacht Destinations celebrates 10 months of membership as well. Thanks for 10 months. Awesome advice. Not a problem. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you everyone for their support, by the way. Just being here watching is support as well. And participating, asking questions. That's always awesome. It's always awesome. There we go. Yes. And rightly so. Rightly so. I'm going to pull that back. We're going to pull something else now. And that's the last call. I don't have my sound effects this week. I can't play the last call music. If there was a super chat, I couldn't, or membership milestone message, I got none of that because my roadcast is not on. So it is all happening there. Last call. Let's see. It was at least. Hang on. You know what? Instead of that, it's easier if I just put it down there at this point and then do it that way. I said it at least 57 times now. Yes. Have I done 57 streams? Probably close to that. One a week, every week. Okay, Amazing Octa says, how is it going for the funding for VidCon or Vid Summit? Yeah, it's going. We're doing okay. There's actually a goal thingy in my Buy Me a Coffee, which is in the thing. Actually, do I have? I thought I had that. Oh, I do have that on here. There's the link to Buy Me a Coffee. But I do have on the Buy Me a Coffee page, there is a goal thing, which I've set. Now, it only includes stuff that comes through Buy Me a Coffee. It doesn't include people who might have super chatted. So we're on the way there. So far, I've put some of those funds that have come into, because I had to renew the passport. That's the first thing. Before I can book flights or anything else, I've got to renew the passport. So I've done that. Passport in hand. I got it just over a week ago. Applied for it, had it a week later, which is really good because at one point they were like months and months and months behind right after COVID. There was a backlog and they were really behind. because people just want to go overseas, travel. But yeah, I got it renewed in a week, had the new passport, so I've got that now. So yeah, we're just getting those funds together to cover the flights and the accommodation. They're the two things I have to cover, and of course, spending like food. That's the important thing, because you got to eat. So yeah, so you can sort of see how it's going from the buy me a coffee end there. We had some good ones come through from through super chats back when we were talking about it back in April. Obviously they haven't been paid out yet because they came in April, so they get paid out this month. So they're still in AdSense or YouTube. It takes time. Last call. Yeah. Get your tickets here at vidsummit.com. Yeah, so if you want to come to VidSummit and check it out, if you want to check it out at least, or figure out what is it all about, there's the URL. Chantel's pasted it in the chat. VidCon is for fans. VidSummit is for creators. Yeah. Well, yeah. VidCon does have a section for like industry and creators sort of space, but you know there is a big crowd of like people coming to see their favorite YouTubers. Someone just bought Doug a coffee. Topping up the VidSummit fund. Chantel just dropped three coffees in the coffee fund, so that all goes towards VidSummit. That's directly coming in, and it goes. At least I still have that alert because it's set up through the Buy Me a Coffee integration. The overlays come use Ecamm. I can bring them in. Ecamm for the win. Thank you, Ecamm. Monique says, now I need to see when my passport expires. I know my driver's license is next year. Yeah. Like if you haven't used like a passport or something for a while, it can creep up on you. Because you get a 5 or 10 year passport or whatever. How often options you have to get it. Ours are typically 10 years by default. So it's like it creeped up. Like it's like been 10 years since I got my passport 10 years ago. And that was a renewal because I had it before then, of course. But that was the last time I renewed. It was 10 years and I had to renew again. So it's like, wow, 10 years.
Someone bought Doug a coffee.
And now my Alexa is telling me that someone bought Doug a coffee. So thank you. Thank you, Chantel. All right. Beautiful. And yeah, so we've talked about what's coming up. Nick Nemmen's coming up in like 15 minutes, 16 minutes from now. And so we need to wrap things up. I want to thank everyone for joining me. Getting like Chris, where it says Chris sitting in the new studio because it's sort of proto studio. The space is not that far from the old space, but I'll be doing some more tweaking before next week. We'll get this improved. Get the TV so that it's not getting glared by the lights. Trial and error, moving the lights around and getting it working. Get my Thunderbolt dock working so I can run my roadcaster, run my monitor, all the fun stuff. So appreciate everyone for tuning in today. So make sure you stick around for Mr. Nick Nemmen coming up in, what did we say, 15 minutes? Now, I've got to make sure that we actually, I don't think I've redirected. The reason why I haven't redirected is because when I set it up this afternoon, I added Edric CanStream as a redirect. But I knew that I'd have to come back and fix it. Where is... Oh, hang on. I think we've got breaking news. Chantel, can you confirm for me? It looks like I'm seeing an upcoming live stream on StreamYard, and I'm seeing a thumbnail that has Daniel Batal on it. Can you find out when that is? Is that today? I just can't tell because I'm in the tagging for the channel, which is not letting me tag. Oh, there he is. It's tagged. All right. So I'm waiting to see what the skinny is. Is that on later today, or is that at a different time on the StreamYard channel? It looks scheduled. Yeah, I don't, because I just don't have my. Yep, in 3 hours. Okay, so last minute live stream, everybody, let you know. Nick Nimmin, and then there's something on StreamYard, which would typically be the D and Daniel channel review show, but it has a non-typical thumbnail, so I wasn't sure what they were doing here. Oh, I can see it here. Elevate your YouTube video titles with these free tools. Okay, no, it's just a stream. It's not a game show. I see Daniel Batal on it, so it might just be Daniel. I don't know if D will be there. So lock that in right as Nick's finishing. So before Andrew Can's stream, between Andrew Can's stream and Nick's stream, between Nick's stream, Andrew Can's stream. So it's not the game show. It looks like it is, but it is a live stream on the StreamYard channel. So, breaking news there. Breaking news as we round things out. We gotta get out here. Nick's gonna stream soon, and I need to get ready. I want to thank everyone for joining me today. I'm gonna lose the last call. We're gonna lose the buy me a coffee. And I want to thank everyone for watching me. Thank you, and I will hopefully see you next week. We'll have some more tweaks in the studio, and we'll answer more YouTube questions and shoot the breeze and whatever is trending in YouTube news. And it won't be live reactions, hopefully. This is Doug, and I will catch